Hey guys, what's up? It is Dan Lags, and welcome back to episode 212 of Constructing Los Dangeles. How's everybody doing? We are back on the city today. I am actually going to be doing a post-commentary episode today, 10 minutes long. I'm going to be talking about some stuff while you guys watch me build in the background. What I'm working on today is actually an apartment building, something that I think has been neglected for a while. I'm going to be working inside of the Mirage Apartments, and I actually kind of forgot that this building was called the Mirage Apartments. I feel like it's something that I remember in the back of my head, but when I kind of just looked at it, I just kind of called it an extra apartment building. I kind of feel bad about this building because it's like the one thing that I forgot to show on the most recent recap video, which was episode 209 a few episodes back. This was the only apartment that I forgot about because, let's be honest, it's kind of forgettable. You know, when you look around the city in this particular area where there's a lot of skyscrapers and a lot of cool buildings, I mean, you think about it, right across the street you have that Beacon building, which is, you know, pretty eye-popping, I think. It's pretty modern, pretty different looking. And then right next to that you have the Outback Steakhouse and the Flower Pot Coffee Shop and the hospital is right there. So I feel like this building is kind of just like stuck in the middle of all these other builds that kind of stand out more than it does. So I would like to talk about the Mirage Apartment for a little bit because it's going to be what I'm working on today. This building is really tall, actually. I kind of like, you know, I haven't worked on it in a while since basically I finished the exterior, the shell of it. So I'm kind of getting back to that now because I'm at that point in the city where I'm doing a lot of interior stuff. So I started working on this one today, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, this one is really, really tall. It is a really tall building. It's probably the tallest building on that like plot of skyscrapers, like that main plot of skyscrapers. That's got the Outback Steakhouse and then the 5 skyscrapers. I think just behind the supermarket building, which looks like Sears Tower, I think that's the second tallest, or it might even be just as tall. It looks really tall from the outside, maybe because it's just very, you know, it looks like a big cylinder, I guess, except if it's not a, you know, circular shape or whatever, but that didn't make a lot of sense. But the bottom line is, it's a tall building, it's a really big building, and I'm starting to work on filling in the interior of it today. So what I'm working on is the lobby to start off, and then I'm going to get to a little bit of floor planning on the actual apartment levels later on in the video. So with the apartment level, I'm trying to go for something modern. I feel like this building on the exterior looks pretty modern. And I might have to make a few changes to the exterior design of this place to kind of fit with the floor plan that I'm putting in, because I'm going to have 2 apartments on each floor, similar to the Alpine, or not the Alpine, I always just say similar to the Alpine Mansion, but I meant the Eclipse Tower. Similar to the Eclipse Towers, I'm going to kind of do 2 apartments per floor with that. And I might have to switch up the windows just a little bit so it makes a little bit more sense, but I think I should be able to manage. I think the lobby is what I put together for this episode is looking pretty good. I'll kind of explain what I'm thinking about as you guys are watching it. So I kind of have 2 little sitting areas, waiting areas on the sides next to the windows. And then when you kind of like walk straight down the center, there's 2 walls made out of gravel, which I thought was pretty cool to use some gravel instead of just, you know, using, you know, light gray wool, just like the standard blocks like stone. Tried to use something different a little bit, so I used some gravel. And if you kind of just like walk down that central hallway, you have this little thing in the middle, which is supposed to be some sort of, you know, deserty garden thing. I'm not really sure what it is, but I thought it looked a little bit fancy in its decoration, so whatever. Kind of like a minimalistic thing in the middle. And then straight ahead, you have the elevator that goes up to the apartments. So these walls are kind of like closing on the space because obviously it's a much bigger surface area than what I've built today. And the other sides I have not gotten to. I haven't been able to do that today, but the other sides are going to be there's going to be a ramp that goes down underneath of the building, which is I'm going to put a parking garage underneath. And I think I might even put like a big parking garage for like all of those skyscrapers right underneath the entire plot. So I'll have it go down from right behind to this building and kind of like into that building a little bit. And then it'll be a huge parking garage that will connect to all of the buildings throughout that plot. I think that might work a little bit. Again, I don't need a whole lot of parking because I have a parking garage like 1 block away, but there is a lot of buildings, so 1 parking garage might not suffice for all of those. The hospital has its own garage, so I don't have to worry about that. But I'm probably thinking about doing something like that. So one of those sides is going to be a ramp that leads down to a garage, and then on the other side, I think I'm just gonna have like a utilities area where I'll have like, you know, all that stuff that you need to kind of, you know, for maintenance on the building and things like that. you know, like a public worker will come in and do all that stuff if you're role playing it. So I think I have like a pretty solid plan for the lobby of this particular apartment building. The floor plan, as you may notice a little bit later, it's going to take a little bit more time. I noticed that the ceilings are 3 blocks tall, which I might change. That's not usually what I like to do. I like to keep them either 4 or higher. That's usually my ceiling philosophy, if there is such a thing. And that's going to be something I'm going to have to fiddle with as far as like that entire floor plan. The windows are kind of weirdly positioned, so kind of like separating rooms. Because the thing about apartments is you have to fit a lot of stuff into a small space for Minecraft because of the proportions of Minecraft. So I have to fit like a bathroom, a bedroom, a kitchen, and then like a living room into this apartment space, which is not a big space. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but I think I'll be able to figure that out as we go. And then I'll just kind of just copy and paste the floors going all the way up. So that's really what I'm working on today, guys. That's kind of what I wanted to go through. Just kind of updating you guys on what's going on in the city. I've just been grinding out some interiors lately. Obviously, I put the Bedrock Tires factory tour up a few days ago. Appreciate the support on that. That's something I finished up recently. I've also been working on some other apartments, getting the interior finished on those so I can do some more tours. So I'm going to try to do like a tour of a finished building like once a week as we kind of like head down the stretch here. Because there's a lot of buildings that are starting to get pretty close to being done. So I want to try to finish those and then tour them as quickly as I can. I still need to finish the Victorian Mansion Let's Build, so that's going to take a little bit of my time as far as building is concerned. But after that, I'm going to really just kind of see if I can get like one of these buildings done per week and just keep on rolling with it. So that's the plan right now. But for the rest of this video, since I want to talk for a few more minutes here today for you guys, while you guys are watching me build in the background, I wanted to talk about something that I think is kind of like a current event in Minecraft, and that is the virtual reality Minecraft. So the Oculus Rift is like that thing that you stick on your head, and it's like, you know, it's virtual reality, right? And they're going to be adding, or Minecraft is going to be picking that up soon. At least it's like rumored and things like that. So I just wanted to like kind of dive into that idea for a second, and like I'm trying to think if that would be like a better way to play Minecraft, or it would like change the game completely. It wouldn't be the same. And I'm just trying to think like putting something on my head and you'd be kind of like immersed in the world. I feel like it would be kind of cool, but you know, a lot of people think it's like the future of video games, like this kind of stuff, but I'm a little bit hesitant as far as this kind of thing. So, you know, me personally, I would prefer to stick to like a console and a monitor, but I think it would be cool to try it to see what it would be like to kind of have like that big virtual reality device on your head and actually like be immersed in the Minecraft world and be able to build and fly around. I feel like it would be really cool. But I feel like it'd be overwhelming as well. But I don't know. That's just me maybe not liking change all that much. But it's definitely an interesting idea. So I was just kind of reading about it a little bit, and it was just getting me interested. So I kind of just wanted to mention it real quick. And you guys got to let me know what you think about that idea. If you've kind of heard about it or if you know anything about it that you would like to share in the comments, feel free. Because it's definitely an interesting topic for sure. And I'm just trying to like think of how different it would be to like record CLD with this thing. Because you know, it would still be like YouTube videos, but like my experience building would be a lot different. So it would definitely be a crazy change and something that I would like to try, but I'm not 100% sure that I would want to do it all the time, you know. But, you know, that's just me. So you guys can leave your opinions on that if you have any in the comments section. And then kind of to wrap this video up today, I'm just going to be talking about, you know, some of my future plans for the city. I have some really interesting videos coming out this week. A few of them that I think you guys will really like and are a little bit different. So stay tuned for that. Those videos will be out within the next week or so. I got a bunch of stuff planned for the channel because I'm doing a little bit of transition with series right now. Tyler and I just finished recording Diversity. We're getting really close to finishing recording Survival Island, so we're going to be doing some transition on series. We're going to be starting some new series. So I'm also going to have some special videos coming out this week as well. So I just look forward to that. Got some cool stuff coming out for you guys. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What I wanted to talk about today, guys, just kind of talking about this apartment building, the Oculus Rift, and all that stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's been Dan Lags. I'll be back for a regular episode of CLD again. Usually like once every 2 or 3 episodes I'm going to do a video like this because it helps me with productivity, and I like just coming on the mic and just kind of talking without having to focus on the building at the same time. So Thanks for watching, everybody. Give it a like if you did enjoy it. I didn't answer a question of the day today, but that does not mean you can't write your question of the day submissions in the comment section. I'll try to find one for next video for the normal episodes. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys then, and peace out.